Hey good looking, I'm Vixen, and welcome back, or welcome for the first time. In the last episode, this happened. What are you talking about, woman? Let the epic story continue. So many beautiful leaves. It's getting late, but I don't want to get back home just yet. For all I know, this may be my last day of freedom for a long time. I'd rather make the most of it. I feel like doing something crazy, something wild, like, ooh, I know. I will go for a walk. You live on the wild side, Cinders. Ha! The fact that I can't really afford anything is the best joke of my life. I could still go and visit the marketplace. Watching is usually free, unless you loiter. Anything but going back home. Oh no, not yet. I love that sound. It's astonishing what a simple walk can do to one's spirits. If I'm going to miss the freedom to do something, then above all else it's going to be the freedom to wander around whenever I please. When I walk with no specific goal, no destination, I can just switch off and observe my thoughts jumping into their little drawers. With each step, I can feel my muscles relaxing. And strolling through the market has its moments too. I saw the most gorgeous shoes! Not that I can ever afford them. Were they glass? They were crazily expensive. I get that they were imported from the eastern lands, but at that price they should be made of diamonds and dragon skin. Who buys something like that? I mean, I know I would if I could, but that's beside the point, right? Forget about it. Forget about it. No reason to dwell on such things. Dang! Such a pity that big red bat is coming back. You're such a way with words, Cinders. Today was pretty uneventful, but it's been so nice simply being able to talk to people like an ordinary person. You are an ordinary person, Cinders. I wonder if we'll find out her real name at the end, or if it's just Cinderella. I'd like it if it was like Phoebe or something like that. Then again, this day wouldn't be as pleasant if it weren't so rare for me to feel free. Ding! It's getting late. I should be heading back home. Time to say goodbye to freedom. Whoa, God! The way their eyes don't form with the rest of them, just blend in with the background. Hello there, Cinders. Hello there, Cinders. Ding! Oh, I didn't see you coming. Hello, Captain. So how are you doing? You look a bit upset. Is he gonna walk me home? Do I? Oh no, quite the contrary. I've just got back from a very nice walk. Cleared my mind of trouble. And what are you doing here, Captain? He said he was on his patrol. I was just about to begin my evening patrol. See, Cinders? My goodness, woman, remember these words. Also, with this kind of weather, you could compare it to going for a walk. Ooh, the temptation. Let's go with him. I like him. I want them to end up together. Sounds lovely indeed. Would you mind if I accompanied you? Hope it isn't too dangerous. I'll protect you. Dangerous? Hardly. But are you sure? You said you've just spent the afternoon walking about and the patrol route is quite long. Good. Don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Besides, this is my last day of freedom. I'd rather make it last as long as possible. The Lady Carmosa is coming back home tomorrow. I see. Now I understand the long face. Very well then, you may come with me, but be warned, I will not change or shorten the route if you're tired. Keep up. It may not be the most demanding duty there is for a soldier, but it is a duty still. Oh, don't worry. I can be very militant if there's a need for it. Some of my witty riposts and well-aimed grimaces could be classified as weaponry. Ha! I had no idea you're such a menace. Yay! I can only hope I won't end up arresting you for possession of lethal agony. I love them! And I am ashamed to say that I have failed miserably at this attempt at being a guard. What do you mean? Is something wrong? Look at the stars, they're so beautiful! My feet are killing me, and I thought I had a chance at this line of work. You have walked almost the whole route already, and it seemed a fine patrolling job to me. The town is safe, calm, nothing happened on your watch. Isn't that what matters? Does anything dangerous ever happen on these routes? Because if so, I must admit I am disappointed with our walk and its unfulfilled potential for adventure. Well, no, it's almost always uneventful. Then I really feel like I have accomplished something today. But if these patrols don't change anything, why do you do them? On the off chance that something bad happens. I did not say they changed nothing, Cinders. Maybe it is because of them that the town is peaceful. Maybe something will happen and the town is going to need me to be here. That's exactly what I said. Good point. Like that kidnapping the other day. But it was good you were around. Oh, please don't tell me he's dodgy. Please. Yes, but whatever happens or does not, these patrols are my duty, Cinders. Written generations ago to keep this town in order. So that is what I will do. Does your duty make every choice for you? It even dictates how you spend your evenings. One might think you have no clue what to do when duties are done. I did make one choice, to become a guard. I do accept my duties as they are a consequence of who I am. You don't seem to accept the concept of duty in general, though. It's fine, I mean I can understand. From what you have told me about your house and its rules, you are bound to dislike your duties. Isn't that almost by definition? Duty is something you have to do, not want to do, not chosen. How can you like an obligation like that? A duty and a choice can be the same thing. That is how it is for you, as Karmaso took over your house and your life. For me it's different. I've chosen and accepted my duties. Or maybe chosen to accept them. There you go. I see the purpose of my duties and I am glad I can contribute to it. And if I can have a pleasant walk every evening as a means to uphold order in this town, is it really that bad? When it pours or snows, the pleasure must be doubled. Okay, you got me there. Though the town does look better when all the dirt and these clashing colors are covered by snow. They need to paint it, or at least smudged by the rain in your eyes. It's so hideous! So you honestly like protecting this sleepy, dirty town. I distinctly remember you saying that you missed the past, the times of battles. Where do your patrols fit into that? I do whatever is necessary. If the times demand I walk the town, that is what I will do. But yes, I do prefer the thrill of battle and times when heroism has its use. Oh, his voice kills me. I can't figure out, Captain. One minute you stop to show me a magnificent view of the evening mist over the lake that unfolds from the palace stairs. Whoops. Save. A minute later you admit killing is more preferable to you than such an evening stroll. I do prefer battle, but I certainly did not say I preferred it over this evening stroll in particular. Ah! Thank you. So are you a warrior or a poet? Or a killer poet, perhaps? A ninja? Oh, I would be an awful poet, I assure you. In fact, you may be right. My poetry would probably kill. So you're not even going to try? Oh, come on. Roses are red, violets are blue. Ugh. If you break the law, then I'll kill you. Oh, I love him so much. As you can see, not a poet. But then again, why do you think killing and poetry exclude each other? That child's way of thinking? I've seen cooks cruel crooks that wrote delicate poetry, and not all warriors are mindless brutes. You're right. I'm sorry. That's okay, but please understand. I do not enjoy killing. What makes me feel good is the sense of proficiency in something, of being useful. I can see the value of freedom, but the notion of having a purpose is what works for me and makes me happy. It's nice to see someone content with where they are and what they do. Maybe the fact that I enjoy breaking the rules is caused by the fact that I myself am not. But I broke a rule by inviting you to go on a patrol with me, and I did enjoy it very much. I'm glad. And if I offended you by questioning your way of life, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude or nosy. By no means! There aren't many people I can talk to about such things. And how can you think things through if you don't let them be questioned? So thank you. I was a bit skeptical beforehand about patrolling together. Now I regret we can't do it more often. I want them to get together. It's not going to be that, but should I be friendly or seductive? I want them to end up together. And I feel like he wants that too, so let's go with that. Yay! But the pleasure is all mine. Though I do feel the pleasure should be mutual at most times. You certainly have a way of making a statement. But honestly, you are a very interesting man. I'm surprised I didn't have to elbow my way through a crowd of young women here. Strength and mystery in a man usually attracts them like honey lures wasps. Oh, do they? They attracted me, haven't they? Yay! But then such a confident, beautiful, and smart woman as yourself is bound to have a circle of admirers at her whim. That is what men search for. Do they really? They're so perfect together! Oh, of that I'm sure. I just had no luck in finding such a person yet. That does not mean that I admire such qualities less. What can I say? On a different note, I've noticed something today. When you and Madame Guide spoke earlier, you seemed quite familiar with each other. I think they had a past. I owe her my life. Such an experience does bring people closer and creates a bond. Maybe for life even. Was he sick? Really? What happened? Sounds like there is an interesting story behind it. I was just doing my duty. I led a small group against brigands terrorizing the forest. Got separated while chasing their escaping leader. I got him eventually, but he managed to wound me. I lost consciousness there, in the middle of nowhere. Madame Guide was out searching for herbs when she found me. You could have bled to death. Yes, but Madame Guide took me to her hideout and nursed me back to health. And I will always be grateful for that. This looks really angry. It's like a crocodile eye. Sounds almost like a fairy tale. All that is missing is a romance and a they lived happily ever after ending. Well, at least part of that did happen. But it was no fairy tale, so we did not live happily ever after. This was a real story of bloodstains and pain, and... Wait, you were actually with Madame Guide? Well, yeah, She doesn't understand subtleties, does she? The wise and mysterious one, romantically involved with the ominous witch of the woods. I'm sorry if I have spoiled the story and the characters for you, but I'm not a dark and brooding knight. Madame Guide is not an unearthly being. We were just human. I know, I'm sorry for stereotyping again. It's just so hard to imagine Madame Guide in love. Why? I don't think it was love. We were both lonely and fate brought us together. Companionship might be a better word for it. I'm sorry if that offends you. No, I guess I have never thought about Madame Guide as of someone that could be lonely, or with any other human weaknesses for that matter. She appears to be so strong. She literally just told you that everyone casts her out. Of course she's lonely. Honestly. She is strong and a good woman, so it would be a shame to see the prejudice win and drive her away from yet another town. But what you said surprises me, really. Seeing just one side of her seems unfair as well. Plus, the two of you seem so alike in so many ways. Because you can never miss while comparing a woman to your... What? Because you can never miss while comparing a woman to your former lover. I'm sorry. I told you I am no poet. Don't mention it. I actually do admire Madame Guide quite a bit, and I guess now I can see her in a different light. Both of you. A bit less mystery, a little more reality. Whoa, I had trouble with that. A bit less mystery, a little more of reality. That is just the way it is. I'm sorry. You're right, and I'm the one who is sorry. I did not mean to offend you. You didn't. Now, if you will excuse me, I have to go to the palace. The reporting duties call. Not at all. Thank you for accompanying me. You are one of the most interesting and Thank you for accompanying me. You are one of the most interesting and beautiful girls I have ever met. I got confused when I got to that bit. Can we see each other again and talk? Talk. Yes! Everything I do now will be to get these two together. Thank you! I have enjoyed this walk immensely too. I will try to arrange it so we can meet again, as difficult as it may prove. Oh, I believe you can accomplish anything if you want to. Thanks for the confidence. I look forward to meeting you again then. Ma chérie. Dang! I really need to go. Goodbye, Cinders. Have a nice night. You know, considering they keep saying how, dangerous the woods are, shouldn't he walk her home? I'm all for independent women and all that, but, they keep saying it. And he's all about honor. Whatever. You too, Captain. Good night. I guess it's so she could talk to herself. Right, I guess we go home. Talk to yourself time. Back to the same old. This feels almost like coming back to prison, and out of my own will. After 2 such wonderful days of freedom, it's depressing to know I need to go back to my ordinary life. There, out in the real world, I can meet amazing people, have actual friends. Here, I'm trapped between Carmosa's plots and her poor daughter's bitterness. Sometimes I wonder, what if I were to vanish in the woods? Would anyone notice? Or care? And you called Sophia cynical. Maybe that's the answer. Getting lost in the wilderness, befriending an uncivilized but noble tribe of rather short miners, becoming their princess, that's Snow White. And spending the rest of my days being adored, praised, and... Okay, now you're getting a little self-pandering. Oh, get a grip on yourself, Cinders. Ding! Carmosa, along with that crazy hairdo and strict rules of hers, is due to come back home tomorrow. If I'm to have any chance to change my life, I really should think of something. And soon. Ding! My feet are begging for mercy. I must have walked 12 miles today. Those are really good shoes I saw at the market. And pretty too. Still, I'm about shoes. I sure could use new shoes like that. These old horrors are just a few steps away from falling apart, and they blister my heels and ankles. But you earn no wage. Still, it was worth the effort. The good captain, bless his honourable heart, seems genuinely interested in my humble person. Humble, yes. He seems like an interesting gentleman, too. Looks really dashing in all those belts, I think. Besides, I always fancied scars and brooding disposition in a man. Yeah, it's the gothic, hero. Hello, Prince Adam. I know that's not his name, but you know. Meanwhile, at the palace. I've fallen in love with the wife I chose for you, sir. You have summoned me, my prince? That I did. Dang! You came back a little late tonight. Was there any trouble on your route, even? He's supposed to be American. Not at all, my prince. Something has got my attention. You must be wondering why I wanted to see you at this hour. Surely you have guessed it must be about something important. Have you found yourself a wife? I will have to ask you to make an important decision, and I will not be expecting you to give me your answer right away. My lord? Let me explain, Perrault. Oh my god, please tell me it's not the stepmother. What was her name again? Oh my god, I can't even remember. Carmusa. They've said it a million times. As you know, we live in a time of transition, and my father's death changed many things. Being so close to our family, you are aware that the old king spent most of his days trying to compromise between extremes, a balance between order and freedom. With little success, despite his best wishes, all his life he remained an autocrat. That is why it has been my wish, my vision, to change the kingdom in such a way as to eliminate the need to compromise between freedom and order altogether. In other words, Perrault, I want reforms, but I am sure you know this. I do, my prince. I have known you long enough to be able to learn about the qualities of your character. I want to give the people a constitution, Perrault. I don't want them to be subjects. I want them to be citizens. I see. This will not make you more popular among the nobles, sire. If that's even possible. You are not a king yet, my lord, and there's some unrest among the nobles. I wouldn't announce your plans just yet. They make you an easy target. Yes, they do. That's exactly why I need your protection. You already have it. You know I'd give my life serving the crown. I am your sword and shield, my lord. Yes, my friend, I know that, but these are a different kind of enemies I am going to face during my reign. I will be giving people more freedom, but that means taking away some of that old precious order. The nobles won't stand for it. They will want my head. They wouldn't dare. Of course not. That would give me a reason to ask for their heads. They will not do anything openly. Do you understand now what I speak of, Perrault? Are you trying to convince him that Cinders is like some sleeper? A spy? So you want me to spy for you? Oh no, neither way is going to end well. It is the new battlefield, Captain, the theater of war of our times, and the crown needs you to be our champion. Champion? But it isn't an honorable war. It is a war of lies. It is a war of discretion and intelligence, qualities I know you possess in abundance, not to mention loyalty. Forgive me, my lord. I don't want to come across as naive. I am simply not accustomed to all the subtleties of ruling. I'm surprised. Oh god. What would you require of me in this new service? You would have to spend more time at the court, that much is certain. Keep your eyes and ears open, and of course socialize much more. You would have to trade those blades of yours for our exquisite white gold cutlery, I'm afraid. And maybe do something about this outfit? All those belts. No! Cinders likes the belts! I see. This isn't... So you want him to become an aristocrat? You don't have to decide right away. Also, you do have a choice. I am not a tyrant, after all. Should you choose to distance yourself from this lovely mess I am planning for the realm, you can leave your current service with honor and retire. It's not really much of a choice for him, is it? Your patrolling duty is purely ceremonial nowadays, and the guards have their officers. As it is, your position at the court is a matter of empty traditionalism. Nothing more. What's a dick? That's such a dickish thing to say, right? You would send me away? To where? Oh, I am certain there is some picturesque and lucrative strip of royal land left that I can make you a count of. How about Middle Hollow? Such a quaint little place. You deserve it. Is that simple? This is very surprising. It's strange. You've been controlled. It's a strange thing to learn that you are not needed. Rubbish, Perot. The crown needs you. I need you. This is precisely why I'm asking you to make your own decision. If I am to rule this realm, I have to learn and make difficult choices, and this is my first. I am not ordering you to become the new royal master spy. I am giving you a choice. No, not only because I know you wouldn't make a good agent serving me against your own will, but also because you are my friend, Perot. If that's the case, I reckon I'd prefer to be just a subject. It will be enough, Captain. Let us not say things we will regret later. Very well, my lord. Will this be all, my prince? Yes, Captain. Give my proposal some thought. I would have your answer within the next few days. Now go. Leave me, peasant. Well, that's all for today, folks, but the story will continue. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all in the future. TTFN and cheerio!